Hi, I want to welcome you for joining us today. My name is Dwayne King and I am the Project Air Coordinator for Health Promotions. We're making this series of short videos to show you the proper usage and operation of your new PureAir technology. And today we're talking about our flagship product, our PureAir 3000. It is the workhorse of our consumer product line. Now, like all of our consumer air technology products, it's designed to not just clean the air in your indoor environment, but to create clean, fresh, healthy indoor air. And when I use that term, fresh, healthy indoor air, I use it as a noun, not as a verb. I want to emphasize that. Now, as with all of our products, what you want to do first is unpack them, become familiar with your product, get your remote out, pull the little tab so you activate the battery in it. Be sure and read your owner's manual, start to finish. Become familiar with the operations of the technology. Don't just go by what I'm telling you. And then be sure and register your warranty. Remember, all of our air products carry a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 1-year warranty. So be sure and register that warranty. Now, today's video is designed to teach you how to use your product. It's not a technical video, but I do want to hit just a little bit on the technology that is contained inside of your PureAir 3000. Now, at the very heart of your PureAir 3000 product is our PCO, or our photocatalytic ionization cell. Now, what this does, it creates a plasma of positive and negative charges that replicate electronically indoors to air what Mother Nature does outdoor to clean air. Now, our PureAir 3000 also contains our plate-driven activated oxygen technology. Now, activated oxygen is one of nature's most powerful oxidizers, and it's been proven effective in controlling odors, eliminating odors, molds, mildews, bacteria, viruses in indoor environments, not just in the air, but on surfaces also. Now, next is our exclusive radio wave ionizer technology. Now, what this technology does, it penetrates walls in up to a 2,400 square foot home to aggregate particulate and cause it to settle out of the air. So we remove particulate pollution from your airspace. And next and final is our omnidirectional needlepoint ionizer. Now, this technology is extremely effective in removing smoke and particulate in a line of sight area in front of your PureAir 3000 unit. So now that you know the basics of the technology, let's get started on how to use it. Now, very simple, your operations of your remote will mimic the operational controls on the front of the unit. Obviously, we always start with your on-off button. Whenever you turn your product on, it comes on and operates strictly on the PCO cell, the photocatalytic ionization cell. How do you increase that? How do you increase the output of the PCO cell? Very simple. You simply use your fan controls to raise the fan speed, and by drawing more air over that cell, you create more of that plasma going out into your environment and attacking bacteria and odors and viruses and in the air and on the surfaces. So simply by raising the fan speed, you can increase the effectiveness of that PCO cell. Now let's talk about the next technology. You'll see right here, it's called Purifier. Now what that does, that engages our plate activated oxygen technology. And by simply raising that up, you'll notice that it gives you gradients in square footage on your digital readout. It'll gauge in 500, 1,000, 750, 1,500. And that's a best guess estimate because every indoor environment is going to be a little different. But anytime that you make adjustments on your PureAir 3000, we like to talk about what we call the 24-hour adjustment. Always do your adjustments in small increments and always let it run at that level for 24 hours before you make any future adjustments. Because remember, as you clean up your environment, it takes less and less of the PureAir 3000 technology to keep that environment clean. So what you'll find over time as your indoor environment starts getting rid of particulate and odors and cleaning up, you won't have to run it as high as you've had to run it before. Now, let me tell you about what I think is one of the most important technologies that we have, and that's our away mode. Now, what the away mode, the reason it says away is because it's when you're away from that environment. You never operate your PureAir 3000 in the away mode in inhabited spaces. It's designed to, I call it super clean up an indoor environment. I've used it for mold remediation. I've used it for odor remediation. Give you a good idea of how you can use it. You ever hit a skunk with the left front of your car and now you have that skunk smell? You can't get rid of it? Well, pull that into your garage, take your fresh air out there, set it right in front of that left front tire, turn it on and hit that away mode, set it for 8 hours. Let it run overnight in your garage right there. You'll walk out the next morning, no skunk smell. And guess what? It'll be the best your garage has smelled in a long time. So it's a very effective technology for super eliminating odors and contaminants. And so what I recommend you do when you first get your PureAir 3000 is I like to tell people, take it room to room. First thing I do is I take it into a bedroom. I go in there, I open up all the closet doors. I tell people, pull the drawers out in all your Chester drawers and your dresser. Open your closet doors. I recommend you even pull those sheets back on the bed and actually set it on the bed for operation. I take that top sheet and I just lay it over, make kind of a tent over the unit so the air will fluff it up. I hit that away mode, depending on how long they have, an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours. Usually about 2 hours will really get that room super cleaned up. And once the 2 hours are up, it'll simply reset itself back to whatever level you had it set up before. Now, once you've super cleaned a room, what you want to do is go into that room, take your product, unplug it, take it to the next room, and close the door back to that room you just super cleaned and let it set for about an hour. Now, when you walk back into that room, it will be the freshest, cleanest smell that you have ever had. And most people will tell us their sheets, they'll say, you know, years ago, Mom used to hang our white sheets out on the line to let the sun hit them, because that's how they sanitized sheets back then. And when you slept on them that night, it had that nice, clean smell to it. They said, that's what it reminds me of. Well, it's because we're replicating what the sun does when we clean up that area. So once I've super cleaned all my environments, the next thing you'll want to do is take your product and set it in a central location of your home. Once you've got it set up, and don't worry, we have a 13-foot power cord. So you can set it up high. A lot of people like to put it up on a china cabinet, some up on top of a bookshelf. But if you have to, you can set it on the floor in a corner of a room. It will do the exact same job. And then what I recommend you do is simply turn your unit on. It will come up to the PCO cell, set your fan at its lowest level, and then start making daily 24-hour adjustments. What I recommend you do first is simply bring your fan up one level. Wait 24 hours, bring it up to the next level, and continue that till you hit what I call the noise threshold. That's the level where just the noise of the fan you don't really hear. If you get it to a level that, you know, I can hear that in the corner, it kind of bothers me, just drop it back to the previous day's level. Now you've adjusted your fan. Now let's talk about your oxidation technology. We're going to use that same premise, 24-hour adjustments. So what I want you to do, once you've adjusted your fan, we'll start with the purifier level. And simply click it, bring it up one level. You'll see it right there on the front of your display, your readout. It'll say it starts at 150 square feet. Let it run for 24 hours. Then make your next adjustment. And I'd say keep adjusting until you walk back into the house one day after being gone to work or whatever it is, you've gone to school, And it's what I call that aha moment. You'll walk in and you will go, oh, man, that smells great. That's the level that you've adjusted it for your personal preference. And now you don't have to touch the product again. You've adjusted it for your level. Now, if I'm leaving and say we're going out of town for a week's vacation, once we packed up and we're headed out the door, we've got the cats with us, we've loaded them in the van, they're going with us. Last thing I do is I'm walking out that door, I just simply go and hit that away mode. Now, if we're going to be gone for a week, I'll go ahead and hit that away mode for 8 hours. That means it'll kick this technology up on high and it'll run for 8 hours and it'll permeate all the house, every room. We leave all the doors open, bathroom doors, so it just permeates the entire house. And when we come back at the end of the week, we open that door and it's like stepping into a rainforest after a tropical rainstorm, that fresh, clean smell. So that's how you set up your PureAir 3000. You can use it for a whole lot of other things, and you'll learn about those from some of our other videos. We have a lot of people that use this same product in remediation, whether it be mold, bacteria, odors. They use it. A lot of companies will use these. We have rental companies that rent these out to people for that very same reason. People that buy a house that just inundated with odors. Tobacco smoke. Hey, you get a car that had a smoker in it and it smells like stale smoke. The away mode on this will clear that up overnight. So anyway, I hope this has helped you. Be sure, remember, register your warranty and read that owner's manual, and we'll see you on our next video.